Well, hey there, and welcome back to our Let's Play series. Belmathuin here. Let's see, this is episode 19. It's been a little while because you might still hear it in my voice. I've been a little sick, and I couldn't do much with the vocal. But I'm feeling much better now. Hope everybody out there is doing good too. I did manage to accomplish a couple of things while I was sick. Now let's take a look at some of that. Wrong chest. Well, the iron farm has produced. That's a couple of nights AFKing, just leaving it on while I was sleeping. And I think I left it on while I was at work, at least one of the days. Because sick or not, you still gotta go to work, right? But I'm thinking with some of this newfound iron riches, we're going to make up a crap load of hoppers so that we don't have to worry about those for a little while. Stick them right in our redstone chest. And the last episode, we kind of went over kind of opinions and a little discussion about the Minecon Earth that happened last weekend. And still, lots of huge things happened in that, and I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. But while we were discussing it, we went over to the Wither skeleton farm, and we gave it a try, trying to get some heads. Now, after that video, I decided maybe it's time that I finish that, or at least put some progress onto it. So I did. There was definitely some progress. Let's fill up our richest chest a little bit. Stick it back in the box. All right, let's go take a look at it actually. Because I think you'll agree with me that there's been quite a bit of change with it. Now I built a lot of the structure, but I didn't put any of the finishing touches on any of it because I wanted to do that on camera, and I wanted to wait until I was feeling better. I mean, 2 nights this week, I literally went to bed the second I got home and stayed in bed until I went to work the next day. And while that's no fun, it did help me get to a better place, so I guess we'll take that as a win. Maybe worth the cost. So, big changes. Look at that. I finished the other side. We got walls all the way around. I just used stone brick because, as you can see, it makes the wither skeletons stand out, and those are the only things we care about. And right now, this is Tango Tech's design. Definitely go check out his channel, Tango Tech, because this was his little invention. But it works beautifully. Standing on these flower pots, our eye line is just high enough to reach the tall wither skeleton's eyesight, which makes them aggro on us. But it's too tall for anything else. So you can just keep pushing these buttons, work your way down to a kill center, which, whoa, uh-oh. I forgot to close that off. No! Ah, the blaze sauce. That we definitely did not want. So the idea behind the farm is to not aggro the blazes. Let me just kill off them. Wow, my bow and arrow is really off today. Actually, you know what? We're just going to let them de-aggro on their own. Alright, so the goal for today is to set up some sort of kill chamber that doesn't involve the withers walking in and saying hi to me. And also, I want to try to figure out how to make those trapdoors stay open longer. Can I put this out? Why won't it go out? How about if I do that? Oh, don't start any more fires. Okay, no more aggro. And I'm going to have to make a cut right here. The cats just did something. What's up? What scratching post thing?
They knocked it over. Squishy tip.
Oh, okay. Alright, the cats didn't destroy the house. Good news. None of them got hurt. Even better news. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to go up top and we're going to try to figure out how to extend these pulses. Because that's exactly what we want right there. Nothing else can see us. See? He came right over to say hi. But I don't want to have to like hit every one as I'm going down the line either. By the way, when the doors are open, if you jump, other stuff will see you. So you definitely don't want to be jumping. There we go. And I did manage to get about 6 more skulls. And you know what? Let's just stick that there and that there. While making this, I managed to get like 6 more skulls, so that was good. That's not going to do us a whole lot of good, is it? So let's get rid of that one. And right here. Yeah, all I did with redstone dust. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of the wither skeleton farm. I did slab. Oh my god, I slabbed so much. The actual building of this farm and the actual digging out of this farm really didn't take all that long. Surprisingly short amount of time. Let's see, let's get us an ender chest. We'll stick it up there. Redstone box. And we might need those. Maybe that. And maybe levers instead of buttons. I'm not sure yet. So how many out from the end did I, where is a button placed? One, so from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's on the 5th one. 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I did every 5th one. Actually, let's heal up because this farm is still dangerous. The redstone dust up here will prevent anything from spawning up here, which is nice. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be under the bottom of that one. So what if we took... Actually, we won't need an axe. So what if we took... No, not comparator. We need to make some more of these repeaters. So what if every side coming out from that spot got its pulse extended? Would we notice the difference? Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's about the same. Okay, so that didn't do it. I'm not even necessarily sure that we need to do it. I'm kind of leaning towards changing them all to levers. But... Now what if... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what if we go out from the signal point, put that on full delay, then from there well, if we go if this way works, then we'll definitely need a lot more repeaters, which isn't a problem. They're not super expensive. It's just, what is it, stone and redstone torches. So let's see if this side stays open longer than that side. It appears that I made a redstone clock. Now, why is that? That. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, so the redstone repeaters do not activate. So that's good to know. How about... I'm gonna have to play around with that one a little bit. For now, let's just leave the dust because it does work, and it keeps things from spawning. I might have to look up a few things on this. My brain still isn't working all that great because I did just get over being sick, and I still have a little bit of it in me. But I'm thinking the more important thing is the kill areas. So let's see. Probably gonna want a little bit of that action. A little bit of that action. And we may want something better than just this little hallway. But for now this will work. Take some hoppers. And maybe some iron bars. Now let's make ourselves a few more of those. Just kind of make this into our own little crafting area. Oh. So like this. And how many does that make? That'll be more than enough. So craft the rest of those into blocks. Or no. Okay. And I want that thing back in here because that would be a shame to lose that. Alright, so for the killing area, we need to get them up a little staircase of some sort. So let's grab some stone brick stairs. A little bit of stone brick. And I think that should do us. So what Tango Tech did was he had them leading up to here, and they were still able to see us. We may want to stick one of these right here, especially with that Blaze, who is way too close to us. That's better. Alright, so it's going to go up. Like that. Okay, that should keep them from coming in here. It does. Alright, so no, that's not where we want to build it though. Because we don't want to be standing here and have other things aiming at us. But let's just clear these guys out, because we could get lucky. Alright, so we want them to continue to go up. So another one right there. And that should be enough. Do we have any more? Let's see. We might have a few more fence gates. Or we might have to make a few. Where's our acacia box? Now you see why it's useful to have all of those in there? I didn't have to run back to base for any of this, which is just friggin' awesome. Alright, so let's do that. And that. And that. And I guess one more time. Okay. So now, if I place, there we go. Okay, so that should continue to block the view of anything over there, except for, well, we're also going to want to extend this a little bit. And clear this out a little. This is all kind of make it up as I go. But we definitely want something nicer over there. And net. Oh, hello. No. Alright, so from here, one more. As well as one more of these. And then we should be able to put something. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's coming down. Yeah, I should have planned this out a little bit more, but I was just excited to be feeling good enough to actually do this. I actually missed recording a little bit. Alright, so we need some hoppers, maybe a little chest action. So let's stick that right there. And hopper and hopper. And then what's going to stop them? No, not that. No, we can just do trial and error. Let me dig this out a little bit so we can make it look a little nicer. Because that is an important part of it. Stone brick's not the greatest look in the world, but it's better than netherrack. Alright, right there. And those two. Okay, so let's test this out. What happens if I come over here with this nice little grouping and I pop a button? Well, they're definitely interested. Now, also, yeah, let's do that. No, don't place that. And here. Can they get up there? No, they cannot. So what if I take that block out? All right. I think that works. Except for with them. Are they done with me now? Okay. Can he hit me? Nope. Hey, there's a head. Why isn't that hopper sucking it up? Come on. It's right there. Alright, we're going to have to figure that out. Actually, that won't be too bad. We'll just bring them in further. And the further we bring them in, the better, because the less likely something out there is going to aggro on us. So let's see, I can go that far on that side. Let's go that far on this side. And there and there. My pick is too good for this. And let's see. Do a little bit of that. And hoppers. A little bit of that. Yeah, that might be a problem. Yeah, they can see. You know what? You brought this on yourself. Oh, I can't put the fire out. No, I'm trying to use the bow. There we go. Yep, I'm all sorts of pro. Come on. How do I fix that? Well, that'll work. Yeah, now they're all kind of mad at me. I need to... Well... Yeah, I just need to leave the area for a minute. Let's see. Now, how are they still mad at me? They can't see me anymore. Actually. Maybe. Alright, so maybe we turn a bend. Let's see if this will work. So if I... Okay, I do have space. Yeah, and take out those. And we'll want to go up because they need 3 spaces. And we'll even go all the way over there. Okay, that'll work. So now we just replace these with some stone brick. And hope for the best. Yeah, those guys are still fired at me. Alright, so we also need... all of those out. I'll know it's there. Alright, I'll probably end up having to trim this down a little bit because it is taking a little bit longer than I had planned. Alright, so we put those there and that there. So now we should be able to go right over to here. I'm probably overcomplicating this. But, you know, wouldn't be one of my projects if I didn't overcomplicate it a little bit. Alright, so those... Am I missing any? Is that dude... Are they seriously still shooting at me? Come on, guys. Get over it. We're gonna need a few more of those. Now, how are they still... Yeah, it really is surprising me that they're still shooting at me. super tempted to go. You know what? I'm just gonna run to the other end. The other end should be a little bit easier because I can do a wraparound there. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but there's quite a few wither skeletons at this farm. It's definitely producing. I mean, it's still luck of the draw, whether you actually get anything from killing one, but increased numbers means increased odds, right? And actually, probably the best way to put those fires out is going to be to go down this side and put them out. Let's see. This guy might want to have a little something to say to us. Of course, there's a wither skeleton hiding right in there. Nope. Yeah, blazes are like the most annoying thing when it comes to making any kind of farm like this. Because those fires, while they may not hurt me and fire tick is off, so they're not actually going to burn the farm down. So that's not a concern, but they do light up. And wither skeletons don't spawn in high light level. Nope. 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 Of course, he did start 2 friggin' fires while I was after him. What the heck? Alright. That side is taken care of. And of course, there's a crap ton of stuff over on that side. Now we're gonna do it anyway. Let's eat up a little bit. Let's get our axe out just in case we need it for that purpose. And these guys are close enough to just hit out with the bow. There we go. That I can live with. I don't know if I'm going to bother taking out the magma cubes if I can get around them. They hit like Mack trucks. But I've got lots of magma cream already from when I dug all this stuff out. Things got a little hairy for a second when I got towards the end of this farm. No. There we go. Yeah, look at that. One group set all those fires. Come here. Give me your head. Nope. Still just the head from earlier. Alright, let's get these fires out. Really? You could say this farm's pretty effective. I mean, we just cleared out that end and there's already wither skeletons spawning again. So there's proof of concept. One head. It'd just be nice if there was a way to disable the blazes. You would. Come on now. Weren't they just despawned a second ago? Yeah, as you can see, if you manage to piss off the blazes, they can wreak a little havoc in here. And with the fire tick off, it actually works against me because these fires will burn eternally because the fire tick is off. Alright, I'm gonna get that without hitting him. That side's filled up with wither skeletons all over again. Alright, let's get the rest of our health back. Alright. So this end will be much easier, because... Well, actually, let's finish the first end. Because I'm undecided. I could, like, bring both sides together in, like, a U-shape here. But I'm kind of tempted to do a 3x3 ice tunnel down a bunch of blocks that way. So I can just ride my boat down and come back if I need to despawn the area. So that may be a thing. And this is too good to pass up here. I probably shouldn't be using my pickaxe because I could easily bust through all this. So this is really all you're going to do. It might feel like you're moving slow, but just think about how slow it is to run around a nether, like a nether fortress searching for these. Or how slow it takes to like run around multi platform farms. And then you have everything, all the other stuff to deal with as well. This really is an ingenious way to only have to deal with the wither skeletons, and the only annoyance is having to hit that button. Yeah, see, they're all still following. I could probably get these guys too. Come on, look over this way. Come over here. Yeah, look at that, one pull. Yeah, I think actually this could work. Yeah, and that was another head. Come on, let's see it. Oh, okay, we picked it up. Yeah, so that's 2 heads. And we still have all of these guys right there. We'll just go ahead and... maybe we won't. Another head? Nope. Okay, didn't make the blaze mat. That's the important part. Okay, so I think we're just going to replicate this over on this side. I think that'll work. The only downside is that if a blaze was right there, it would see me. So actually, do I still have any? Yeah, I still have the acacia wood out. Oh, I still have some on me. So let's make a couple more buttons. That does not open that one. We still have some fences. So maybe, realistically, if we run redstone over top of these, maybe stick an iron bar right there. Yeah, that could do it. Yeah, I think that would work. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this side out and replicate it. And I'll be back with you. Alright, and we're back. After some NyQuil-induced delirium, I stayed up a little bit, despite the fact that I was just exhausted. This cold's really kicked my butt. You can still hear it in my nasal passages. I managed to finish this last night. Took a little bit of time. It's more or less the same design we came up with on screen, but I changed this corner post here to a fence post so that it completely blocks the views, because really we don't want any of the blazes to be able to see us and shoot us at any point during this process. Oh, and it looks like I forgot to change one. Okay, now that looks good. So it's just it's just a little platform. They'll follow us right up to it. In fact, there's a group of them right here. Bring your bony butts over here. And I did both ends, so actually we'll just take this all the way down. And I did work on the pulse extender. I went with the classic. I went with something that has been around for quite some time. Just 2 comparators, one facing into a block, and both comparators are facing in opposite directions. We'll hop up there and check that out after we kill this, because this is too good a pull to resist. And this farm is pretty efficient. I mean, it definitely helps that I slabbed off quite a bit of it, but the pulse seems to be good. You don't have to wait for them to close. You can just hit every button on your way through. If your aim is better than mine. Once again, I'm still sick. I don't get sick very often, knock on wood. But when I do, it seems to hit me super hard. Yeah, look at all them. And on the other side, I didn't do it over here yet. On the other side, I actually took these 4 out so that they could still see me. And you see how that helped them bunch up? Look at that. There's, what, 2, 4, 6, at least 7 of them. They apparently cannot hit me. Ah, there's a skull waiting for us right there. Oh, we got another. So now, in this process, we've gotten 5 skulls. Just building this part of the farm. In the previous part, we got 6 skulls. So, you know, we're going to be able to set up, using this farm, we're going to be able to set up all the beacons at all the bases from here on forward. I mean, this is great. Did I leave an entrance? I also went ahead and dug the tunnel out. I would have liked to go further, but in the state my head was at, I wasn't going to. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, I wasn't going to platform a tunnel out over all that. Not while I was still kind of out of it. I'm out of it myself right now, but I figure I'll finish this episode, get it rendering. Takes about an hour, usually about an hour to render. Maybe I'll go take a little nap. It's one of my rare days off from work. So let's go down. You've seen that the farm works. You've seen that the gates extend like we wanted them to originally. And with the gates closed, we don't have to worry at all. Now let's grab this guy. We don't have to worry at all about hopping up and down on the road. It's only when the gates are open that we have to worry about that. I mean, otherwise, we would have just gone with a non-button and redstone way of doing it. Alright. Yeah, there's a boat. So if there's nothing out there, I can just hop on a boat, ride down the ice road all the way to the end, and then come back. And stuff will start spawning. New fresh spawns. Also, I found it was causing a lot of lag, so over every button, I have them spaced 4 apart. So there's a button right there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a button right there. Over each button I have a redstone dust going into a comparator, into a block. Redstone dust coming out the side of the block into a redstone comparator, into redstone dust. So that redstone, that comparator, that block, that redstone, that comparator, and that redstone, that is the clock. I don't have any more buttons on me. But all it does is it lights that up, and then the pulse extender goes through here, but at the same time, it also lights all of these up. And then as it slowly ticks down, I believe what it does is it sends a 15 pulse, which goes around, and then the comparators kind of share their responses, and then it'll go around with a 14 tick and a 13 tick and a 12 tick and all the way down to 1. And that's why you hear the gates shutting one by one instead of all at one time, because as the pulse lowers, the amount of spaces that the redstone goes out also lowers. So that's all. That's why the gates are not coming closed at the same time. But all of the lighting updates from this redstone, I did see it causing some lag. So on top of that block, I decided just to throw some pillars. That's cheap. It's a piece of stone. And torches. They're cheap. Sticking some coal. And I just, at every one of these, so about every 4 blocks, I just put 2 more blocks and 2 torches. And that, I mean, as you just witnessed, that doesn't seem to lag much at all. It's just really the key feature when you're using redstone, especially on this kind of scale. Light it up. Make it so that the game doesn't have to take into account that the lighting has changed. Because with the torches here, no matter what this redstone's doing, the lighting's remaining the same. It just makes your computer work less, makes the game work a little less hard, I should say. And it makes your life a lot easier. So we got all the skulls now. I'm not even entirely sure where I put the other 6, to be honest with you. I should have put them in the riches box, but I don't think I did. I think I might have set them in the valuables. Yeah, I did. In the valuables box back at the house. So... Oh, and I just did the flower pots here so that when I'm standing right here, if that gate's open, there's no blazes looking at me. I did find with a half slab there, I had a lower slab right there, that did raise me up enough that the blazes could see me and the regular skeletons could see me. So, a little bit of clay. Just find yourself a swamp, find yourself a shovel, and go to town. Really, I mean, it's pretty easy to get. Did I put them in here? I did not, but I'll leave some of these building supplies here in case I need to make some tweaks. And I guess I'll leave that boat there, and the bone, and stone sword. Nobody wants you. Of course, I pick it up immediately after. Let's try that again. Alright. So we're going to head on back to the home base. I really gotta... Whoa. That was a weird glitch. Get back here. Hey. You stay there till I need you again. Yeah, I really gotta get around to putting stairs there. You could put them facing that way, you could put them facing that way, you could use slabs, and then you won't have pigmen spawning there. And you could put buttons along the ice road, you could put redstone dust on the ice road, and those 2 things will also prevent pigmen spawns on top of the ice, while not limiting your speed in the boat at all. Alright, let's eat some... Whoa! That is not what I wanted to do. No, no, no. That could have been bad. Yeah, my mind is not as nimble as it normally is right now. You can probably hear it in my voice. So let's go ahead and get out of this nether, because I've seen enough of the red for a little while. And oh, there was a little bit of rubber banding. Those guys are still not grown up. I have been paying attention to that farm. As you can see, we got all the steak we could need. Alright, valuables. No? Ah, there we go. Oh, I guess we only had 5. Okay, so now we can make, we'll leave one in there. We could make 3 beacons. And I'm thinking one of these wither skeletons, or one of the withers, we're actually going to fight for real. And then we'll kill the other 2 at the end portal. But, I guess for now, while I finish recovering and get some rendering done, if you liked it, please leave a like. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any tips, comments, suggestions, requests, go ahead and leave it down in the comments section. I'll take a look at all of them and take them into consideration when I plan my next move. But until then, hope everybody has a good night.